Hey everyone, welcome back to Cody Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to be filming and reading for the question, what is the next major shift in career and love? So we're going to be covering career and love in broad general terms. Career also includes money. So career can indicate just like your financial situation. So maybe it doesn't have anything to do with actual working or your job, but actually also your financial situation as well. So career and work versus love. And we're going to be pulling different cards for both of those and seeing what's coming for you guys in the next probably like month or so. So let's see what's going on here. Without further ado, let's get into the crystals. I'll show you the crystals one by one. And then after I show you the crystals, you can go to the description box and comment section and select the timestamp associated with your group. And then I'll fast forward you to your reading. So without further ado, let's get started. So group one, we have the ocean kyanite. That's group one. Group two is the blue lace agate. That's group two. Group three is the dream lithium quartz. That's group three. And last, group four is the spirit quartz. So pause the video here if you need to. You can take all the time you need to select your crystal. And with that said, I'm going to get started with group number one with the ocean kyanite. Thank you guys again, by the way, for being here. It really means a lot. Hey, group one, this is you picked the ocean kyanite, this lovely stone right here. This will be your reading. So first I want to draw a couple career cards for my career. It's actually a money deck, and it's also career, but money and career deck. I'm going to draw a couple cards from here for you guys. I also want to roll the astro dice just to get a general vibe of the main themes in your life as well. And then I'm going to pull some tarot cards, and I'm also going to pull love story oracle for you guys as well. So let's get some two cards out here. We have ask for help and comfort for your career cards. Let's get your love cards now. So let's shuffle these. Okay. This deck feels a little thin. Hopefully I have all the cards in here. I don't know, it normally feels thicker than this. But I don't see any cards laying around in my little tarot studio, so let's see. Oh, this one wants to come out. This one that's got stuck on the bottom. We're taking that one. We have confusion. Let's see what else we have for you guys. What other card needs to come through? And we have romance. Okay. So those are your love story oracle cards. And you have your career cards over here. So let's get some tarot cards. Well, first I'll roll the astro dice to get the main gist of the energies going on for you guys right now. This is just going to help. Whoa, that almost fell off the table. We have the 12th house, we have Pisces, and we have Uranus. I think I'll put them like this. There we go. And let's get some tarot cards. I'm going to pull a tarot card below each of these, each one of these cards to see what is going on according to what we got already here. Let's get a tarot card for each of these cards for group one. Okay, sorry guys, I have to shuffle a little extra for this deck because I call it the deck sticky. It means like the deck's not shuffling well or the energy's weird in the deck. So I like to reshuffle until the energy is less sticky and then I'll pull cards. So yeah, this deck is just really sticky for some reason. Okay, let's see. Let's pull. We have 3 of boons. We have 2 of challenges. And for your love cards, we have ace of visions. And we have 7 of spells. Okay, let's see what you guys have here. Okay, so let's get into your guys' reading. What should we start with? Finances or love? What do you guys want to start with? tell me through the screen and maybe I'll pick the right one. I'm feeling love for you guys. Okay, we're going to start with love. Okay, so on your love level, well, first I have these astro dice energies that are affecting both of these energies, kind of. But on your love level, we have confusion and the Ace of Visions, right? Ace of Visions can talk about a new love or the universe bringing you a new love or something along those lines. With this swan sitting solitary in the lake, I definitely see you guys are more attracted to loners or singular types in this period, if that makes sense. Like, you're attracted to more like the outcast of society. You're attracted to people who don't have as many friends or are more like loners in this way. But I am seeing this vibe of these people is confusing you a little bit. And it kind of mirrors this energy over here with comfort and the Two of Challenges. There's a strong vibe here that with the Ace of Visions, these people are supposed to reflect your own desire to be alone, if that makes sense. You're supposed to learn from these people for your own desire to be alone. But I see you're irrevocably like attracted to these people. You're attracted to these loners. Like, there's something about people who are loners that is like really stimulating and exciting for you. On the flip side, with romance here and Seven of Spells, I see it coming up in your next period of life. You're going to be attracting a lot of people, but people that you don't view as like unique or different, right? We see in the Seven of Spells here, there's this dragon, right? And there's all these dwarves looking at this dragon. The main thing is that you guys are the dragon, right? You're on a different level than these dwarves. You're even like a different species. But for some reason, all these people, all these dwarves are really attracted to you, right? You can think of dwarves as people that you maybe... I feel like you guys might view these people as like not special or unique in any way. I think a lot of them will be attractive, and I think you could even have a few flings with some of these people, and even like flings, but also I think a relationship could come out of one of these connections, right? I just don't think you guys are how do I put this? Like, focused on these people, if that makes sense. Like, it's almost like you're on a different level than the people that are romantically attracted to you coming up. Which is interesting because I see a lot of wooing. I see people maybe even buying you gifts or just in whatever ways romantic. I see a lot of you having a lot of romantic moments with just people that you wouldn't expect to have romantic moments with, right? It's almost like your guys' eyes on this prize with this Ace of Visions, your eyes on this swan. And with confusion here, I see that this person is confusing the shit out of you. Like, whoever it is that you like right now, that you're focused on, is confusing the shit out of you. But right in the background or right around the corner or just in your environment in general, you have so many potential suitors. It's like people are fawning after you and you're just ignoring them, right? Because you feel like you're different than them, right? I feel like you guys right now are looking for someone who is equally as unique as you are. Like, you're looking for someone else who's really unique. Like, you're unique, you're looking for someone else who's really unique. But the other unique people are like not giving you the time of day, or they're causing you confusion, or you're entering these relationships with these loner types and they're kind of making things a little difficult for you is kind of what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing this kind of causes you to want to spend more time alone in general. And I do see like some comfortable moments with that. But just with staying on the love portion of the reading, with the Seven of Spells here, there could be a lot of people that you're not even paying attention to that could be amazing romantic partners. With romance here, I'm seeing like people who could sweep you off your feet, people who would give you the romantic fantasies that you've only dreamed of, right? But you're ignoring them because they don't seem unique or different, or they don't seem like they're, how do I put this? They don't seem like they have your interests or something like that. There's something about them being on a different level than you, or it's almost like you're seeing people who are like of the crowd. I'm going to say of the crowd. So people who just seem kind of average or blend in with other people. I see you guys kind of dismissing these people, even though romantically one could come along and sweep you off your feet. Actually, if you did let one of these people in and you let one of them take you on a date, I'm seeing that you would have a really good time and the romance would be there. So if you guys are looking for romance specifically, sometimes in love, we're not looking for romance. We're looking for something other than romance. Like, we're looking for companionship, or we're looking for, security, or we're looking for danger or something. But romantic wise, a lot of these people would treat you very, very well. I'm seeing like candlelit dinners, nights out, like just pure, pure romance, right? But it's like you're not giving them the time of day because you have this idea of what you like, or this idea of what you're attracted to, and it's like the specific type of individual or loner, and it's really confusing you guys is kind of what I see. Anyway, you have a lot of possibility for romance with this Seven of Spells, right? It's just that you're going to be on a different level than these people. There's not going to be much common interest, but they're going to treat you romantically. It's going to be a romantic time, but there might not be a lot of getting along as far as like having the same common language, if that makes sense. Also with the 12th house here, I am seeing this kind of dichotomy within your love department is causing you to want to spend more time alone. I'm seeing that here with the 12th house. 12th house is also reminding me of dreams. I think that you guys are going to be having a lot of prophetic dreams coming up. This is a random message for you guys. We see that again here with the Uranus symbol. I think that with this love department, people are going to be unexpected. There's a feeling of your next phase of your life. There's a lot of unexpected things coming in for you, especially in the love department. I'm seeing this Uranus energy, especially in the love department. It's like people who you thought you would click with are confusing the hell out of you, and people that you thought were just average and you would pass over any other day are like really wooing you and like giving you the romance of your dreams, and you're really turning your attention to a different type of person in this time period is kind of what I'm seeing. Let's move on to your guys' finances real quick and see what's going on in your finances. With ask for help and 3 of boons, I see that you guys have been struggling financially. And if you're not struggling financially, I see that you're maybe nervous about money or something like that. Help is there. Ask for help is just saying that people want to be there to provide for you. You have a support system that you could rely on if you wanted to. And for some of you, I feel like you're really into just doing it yourself and going at it alone and not using that support system. But with 3 of boons here, I'm seeing a lot of teamwork, right? Specifically ask for help from coworkers or work associates or your peers that are working with you on the same job. So for example, if you guys need help in the work environment, like maybe you're struggling to do a specific task on time and your coworker's just sitting over there talking, like, and maybe you're even thinking like, oh wow, this person, like they're just, they're taking it easy and I'm doing all the hard work. I'm seeing ask for help. If you need help with some kind of task or you need help, just ask for it. Ask someone, can you help me with this? I really am struggling with this, and I really need help in this work environment, right? Because 3 of boons talks about the collaborative work environment. It talks about teamwork, right? I'm also seeing this little gnome here and this grandma, and I am seeing that like in some way, the reason people are willing to help you is because they look up to you, right? Like people are looking up to you and they look up to your wisdom and the way you are in the work environment, and they would help you if you needed help, right? It's not like they're seeing you as weaker. And this might be something you guys are thinking about. Like, I want to be perceived as strong, like I can do all the tasks myself, but there's no shame in asking for help, especially if you need it. And I'm seeing it's going to take a lot of stress off your back, a lot of stress off your shoulders. And honestly, it's going to make this whole period a lot more easy for you, right? And also, this is the unexpected Uranus symbol is coming in again. Like this asking for help, it might be from people that you wouldn't expect. You might think like, oh, I'll ask so-and-so because they're definitely going to help me. But then maybe that person like it resents it or something. But then there's someone else that you're asking that you don't expect it from. And that person is helping you like really easily or really naturally, right? Also with comfort here and the 2 of challenges, right? 2 of challenges is the 2 of swords in traditional tarot. Typically it's this woman, blindfolded with her sword crossed out, right? I see this as like blocking the path, or sometimes some people read it as like you have to make a choice, but I usually see it as someone's blocking your path, right? With 2 of challenges here, we have comfort here. I think that the universe is providing a period of comfort for you where they're going to make a stalemate in your life or a stagnation in your life coming up, where you're going to have some time off. You're going to have a lot of money and resources to be able to enjoy this comfort. And also, it's just going to be a period with the reflection here of either self-reflection or and not self-reflection in the traditional sense, but like doing stuff that you love, right? Doing stuff that you love. Like, for example, this guy's looking in the mirror and it's like he's seeing himself for who he truly is, right? So I'm thinking you guys doing things that are like things that you really love, like watching your favorite TV shows, listening to your favorite music, enjoying and luxuriating in the comfort of your home, This woman is like drinking a coffee and she has her pillow and she's like hugging the pillow, right? So I just see a period of comfort for you and stability. Right here, it says your finances are in a state of balance. It says, though you're not exactly rich, you'll be living comfortably. You're entering the most comfortable period of your life. I think this period of comfort coming for you guys is going to be amazing. It's going along with this 12th house energy. I think that your dream time is going to be amazing. I think you guys are going to have wonderful dreams. I think your dreams are going to be really beautiful. I think you're going to be having some surreal, beautiful dreams. I also think that it's going to be unexpected. I think maybe you guys have been working for quite a while, or maybe you've been in a state of discomfort for quite a while. This feeling of comfort and security is going to take you by surprise. You might be getting a bonus at work or something like that, and it creates the ability for you guys to live comfortable or luxuriously, or perhaps you already make enough money to live comfortably and luxuriously, but you're not taking advantage of it. I see that you guys are taking advantage of it up in this period of time of your life, and the universe is actually kind of doing this block thing, right? Like, okay, we're going to block off other things from their life so they can live comfortably. Also, I am seeing a kind of correlation between comfort and the romantic partners over here. I do think that the romantic partners are going to provide a sense of comfort and security for you, especially if you turn away from these individualists and focus more on people who blend in with the crowd, people who are more... and you guys probably thinking like, oh my gosh, that's not my type, like I've learned in my past. But with Uranus, the unexpected planet here, this card brings like upheavals and rebellion, right? It's basically saying you can't expect anything to be as it normally is, right? And with the Pisces element here, it's asking you to merge with the rest of the community, right? It's asking you to become one with all, right? Pisces is kind of that energy with the oceans and you becoming one with all, right? So with this Seven of Spells energy, right, you're becoming one with all the other types of people that you normally aren't really attracted to that are actually attracted to you. Yeah, I'm seeing for a lot of you that you have been in a period of discomfort for quite a while, or not feeling comfortable in your own skin or in your own life. I'm seeing that this is going to take you by surprise this next phase of your life, and you're going to be feeling extremely comfortable, extremely financially taken care of. And also with the people around you, you're going to be learning that there's support in places that you wouldn't normally think there's support in. And that goes for romance and work. So I'm really happy I got to deliver this news for you guys. If you guys like this reading, please like or comment below. If you really enjoyed the reading and you resonated with my energy, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We're always welcoming new subscribers here at Cody Tarot. And with that said, we're going to move on to group 2 with the Blue Lace Agate. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hey group 2, this is if you picked the Blue Lace Agate, this lovely cool stone. You guys, if you watched other piles where I've shown this crystal, this is one of the first crystals I've ever purchased, actually. Yeah. So let's get into your reading. We're going to have career on the left, love on the right. Let's start with career. So let's get some cards for your career and money situation. Let's see what is coming through for you guys in the next period of your life. What major shift is changing in your career and love situation? Okay, so for career we have life purpose, wow, and success will find you. Okay. Let's see what's coming up for you guys in love. Last reading, and it kind of feels thin too. This deck feels thin to me. And the last reading, the Love Story Oracle card deck felt thin. I think this is just the amount of cards that it's always had. I'm just like having a weird out of body moment or something. But I think because the deck feels thin, I'm taking that as a sign that maybe people in general in this period of their life, their love life feels thin maybe, or like sparse or something like that. Okay, let's get your cards. We have true love, and we have self-love. Oh, cool. Okay, and then let's get some, let's actually, I'm gonna roll the Astro Dice to get some more information for you guys. We have Aries, the 11th house, and Saturn. Okay. And then let's get some tarot cards for you guys. I'm going to pull a card below each of these career and love story oracle cards. Don't think I'm going to be taking reversals. Didn't take reversals in the first group. So it's kind of on accident. No reversals showed up. I'm actually feeling like even if a reversal shows up in this group, I don't want to take it. I'm going to take all upright cards. So let's see. So we have Weaver of Challenges, we have Seeker of Visions, we have Six of Challenges, and we have Weaver of Visions. A lot of court cards in this reading. There's a lot about music here. There could be a theme of music. We also have the life purpose card, which talks about, in general, like discovering your life purpose, and kind of the vibe that I'm getting is you guys have already shifted into the next major phase of your life. Like for most of you, you've already shifted into it. And with the life purpose here, you know what your life purpose is. For those of you who haven't discovered your life purpose yet, or you don't feel like you've discovered something that feels like your life purpose, ignore this. This is coming for you. But most of you, you've already discovered what this life purpose is in your life. Like this has to do with career, what you want to do for a living, something like that. With Seeker of Visions and True Love, for most of you, it's going to have to do with music or something related to music. Okay. So let's see. What do you guys want to start with? Career, love, career, love. I feel with this group, we're going to start with career, just because this life purpose card is the most positive card. We have some things with love here, but I think love is coming second to career, or the messages with love. The love messages, I'm going to be honest, are a little challenging, but we're going to discuss them. But let's discuss career first. Okay, so with life purpose here, we have the Weaver of Challenges. The Weaver of Challenges is a card in this deck where she has this wall of thorns, right? She has this wall of roses and thorns and like a thicket that you have to like jump through to get to her. And she has this bird right here that is kind of whispering wise things in her ear. With life purpose here, I feel like you are being told the correct information, right? And I think you guys are a little confused at this time because your mind is telling you things like you can't overcome the obstacles or something like that. It's like you know what you want to do, but like there's obstacles in your path and it's almost like you can't overcome them. Or there's some feeling of like not being able to break through the mental barriers that are coming for you in your career or something like that. With Weaver of Challenges, I feel like these fears for you are pretty substantial. Like they've been solidified either by society or by other people. And they're pretty strong, challenging fears is kind of what I'm seeing. The cool thing here is you have the ability to overcome these, I'm seeing. And also a lot of these fears are dealing with if success is coming into your life or not. But with life purpose right here, we have success will find you. Success is coming, right? You just have to follow the path or follow your life purpose or do what you love and success will find you. With Weaver of Challenges here, it's just that I'm seeing her as kind of like this person in your head, right? Like this queen in your head that's kind of telling you, how do I put this? Like the vibe that I'm getting is it's like the only way to go is this way. Or this is the only way you can go. Now, the Queen of Challenges or the Weaver of Challenges, in traditional tarot, I see this person as someone who follows the trends of the times, right? They follow what's going on in their environment and they have the ability to ride society's waves. And they're kind of like, in a way, they're trendy. Like they know what's popping at the right time. And they have this way of like tapping into that and being able to capitalize on that, right? And it's usually has to do with communication or arguments. So they know what the topic, they know what's like people are talking about at any given time, right? They know what the tea is at any given time, right? I'm seeing you guys have this ability, but right now I'm getting a strong feeling that it's a little inverted for you guys in this way, right? Where it's like the times that you live in are actually stimulating more negative thoughts in you and making you doubt things, right? It's because it's almost like, I gotta phrase this the right way. Okay, so basically arguments and either people's opinions or just what people are saying. I'm not even seeing people's opinions. I'm seeing like what is going on in your environment is making you feel inadequate or like you can't do something. But the truth is you're right in that same flow with everyone else. You just have to get into action, right? It's like you're an observer right now, observing the flow of the trends around you, right? And I am saying that one of the things here is it's about getting into action. It's about flowing with those trends and just get moving, right? Who cares if you're coming out with the same thing someone else just came out with at the same time or whatever, right? The point is to create, right? Creation is going to start this process fully, right? And for some of you, life purpose is not like a creative career, but it's just talking about like applying for the job, right? Like maybe you know what job you want and it's like time to apply. And so it's talking about applying for the job or just getting yourself out there and making moves, right? And the thing that this card could also talk about is like maybe there's a lot of other people applying for the job at the same time, or you're hearing other people that have applied for the same job. So for example, you're going out into the workforce and you're talking to your friends and you might bring up to your friends like, I just found out I want to do this and I want to apply for this job, right? Then they're telling you that someone else they know, like Bobby, someone they know, like, oh, they just applied for that too. They're also a musician. Or I'm going to use music as the example because I'm seeing a lot of elements about music in here. So I'm just going to use that as the example. This life purpose could be anything. I want to keep that clear. Because life purpose could really be anything that you guys are discovering right now about yourself. But I'm seeing that in this next major shift of your life, this life purpose is going to be reflected in your environment a little bit, as if everyone's doing the same thing you're doing. And you might feel like, wow, I don't think I won't have a shot at this, or I'm not going to do well at this. But I am saying success will find you. That's kind of what's coming on with this life purpose, because even if other people are doing what you're doing, even if your life purpose is the same as someone else's, it's still your life purpose, right? It doesn't mean that it's any less purposeful because it's, how do I put this? Because it's not different from what other people are doing, right? You might have, maybe your life purpose, I'm trying to think of a job that a lot of people have, think of any kind of job that a lot of people have. Maybe you find that's your life purpose and you're thinking like, well, maybe it's not really that special because everyone else is doing it, or there's other people are so already doing it and they're successful at it. So maybe it's not my life purpose. Maybe I won't need to do it or anything like that. I'm saying go ahead and do it. Like your life purpose is what lights you up, right? It doesn't matter if it's unique or different or there's a need for it in society. You just doing your life purpose, I'm seeing success will find you. The universe will provide for you, right? The fact that you're doing what you came here to do, what you meant to do, right? And I'm seeing you discover this life purpose kind of recently, or that you recently discovered it, right? So all these fears, all these things that are in your head, all these inverted thoughts, and the way it's coming through is like society is showing you, how do I put it? It's kind of like there's a mirror here. Like there's a mirror between you and other people you're finding out a lot of other people are doing what you want to do. And you're thinking in your head like, man, they're already doing it. I'm not doing it. The point is to join in the flow, right? You could really achieve teamwork here. With the 11th house, we have like friends, teamwork, good news, stuff like that. You could really have kind of like an 11th house epiphany in the most positive way possible. I am just seeing with this Saturn element here, right? There is a feeling of challenge associated with this. So I understand, like I'm not demeaning the fact that you guys don't feel challenged by this, but you know the truth. You know what you're meant to do. You know what you feel you're called to do. And so it's just a matter of doing it. It doesn't matter if, other people are doing it too, is kind of what I'm seeing, right? I'm even seeing with the 11th house here, you might actually find support amongst other people who are doing this as well. It's almost like you're going to tap in with this collective community. I'm seeing with the Aries here, you guys are very independent, very individual, very unique. You want to go at things alone, do it your own way. But I am seeing that there's a community coming for you in general, and there's some kind of community with this work that you're doing with your life purpose. With success will find you with the Seeker of Visions right below it. I am seeing that success is going to find you musically. It's going to feel like listening to a song. It's not going to be stressful or difficult. It's just going to kind of float into your life is kind of the vibe that I'm getting, especially if you're following this purpose, right? It's like it's kind of just drifting into your life. And I am seeing here that for a time being, when you're in this career, like this next major shift in your life, don't be worried if your fears and your concerns are bigger than your successes, right? That's a normal part of the process. Eventually, your success will catch up with your fears and concerns, right? And you have to think of the elemental energies here, right? Weaver of Challenges is sword energy. Seeker of Visions is cup energy, right? You're dealing with a lot of things in the mind, and your mind might feel more powerful than your heart is at this time, but your heart is catching up, right? Your heart is catching up. It's just that for the next phase of your life, right? Success is going to find you, but your fears and concerns are still probably going to be a little bit bigger than your successes. But I think those things will switch around. I'm not seeing that for the next phase or anything because that's not in this reading, but I'm saying just for the time being, don't let that discourage you, right? Because success will find you. This life purpose and success will find you. I think you guys are meant to do this. It's like your purpose. It's your path, right? So that's coming through with career and money. With love, let's get into love. With Six of Challenges, there's two messages here. For a lot of you, you're already in a relationship. You're already dating someone. You're already seeing someone. You guys have already made commitments to each other, or you're trying to date. I am seeing with Six of Challenges here, there is a feeling of feeling cornered by this person. It's like you're in a relationship and you're thinking like, yikes, I don't know what I've gotten myself into. I don't know. And it could be that this relationship's in the early stages because we do have true love here. I think this either started out as true love or it's going to grow into true love. For those of you that are single, this Six of Challenges is representing a lot of suitors coming at you in a very aggressive way, right? And you're like, okay, I'm sick of it. Like, back off. I'm seeing that you're kind of feel cornered by a lot of these people approaching you. It's like you're feeling burdened by your own beauty in a sense, because I feel like so many people are approaching you and they're approaching you kind of aggressively. If not aggressively, these are people who are flirting with you in a mean way. And I don't think these people are intending to do that. I think they just like you a lot and they don't know how else to interact with you. But at the same time, doesn't excuse their behavior, right? They're still being dicks, right? I'm seeing true love is going to be worth the wait, right? It's worth the wait to wade through all these wolves. Because if you see this woman, she's up on this tree, right? And these wolves are trying to get at her. She's technically she's above them because she's in the tree. So it's like you're kind of above this behavior of these people. And with true love, it's worth it to wait for true love. And I am seeing that there could be a surprise. The cards are hinting at true love, but they're making me aware of this issue right now. And so I do think true love could be coming for you pretty soon, or in the next phase of your life. You're going to be experiencing some things with true love. Also with the Musician, with Secret Revisions right below Success Will Find You and True Love here, it might be that the cards are urging you to follow your career path at this time and kind of ignore love situations right now, because with true love here, or following your passion, right? Following this life purpose, because with the music notes here, I'm seeing these kind of tied together, this true love and the Secret Revisions. And it's almost like you're discovering true love for what you love to do, right? Like your passion, what you love to do. And that's really cool. I see that also this passion of what you love to do is going to, how do I put this? It's going to protect you from the wolves in the world, right? The fact that you're aligning with your true passion, it's going to protect you from wolves, and it's going to attract like-minded people with this 11th house here. You might, guys, be going through an epiphany in your major shift of your life right now, where you're learning that you want a community or an environment in the world that's supporting you and that's going to be in alignment with you, not one that's going to be attacking you or is, being aggressive towards you. I'm seeing with Saturn here next to the 11th house, you guys may have had some issues with groups or community organizations that felt more like hardships than benefits, but I'm seeing you're going to break through that barrier, like coming up in the next major shift of your life, right? Like with the Queen of Swords, like I was talking about, with everyone kind of doing what you're doing, I think you're going to find like-minded people and find that your passion or your life purpose connects you to those other people. You might feel separate from them now just because they're on a path that you're thinking about doing and you feel alienated from them, right? But I'm seeing that eventually a lot of these people that or these signs of people, you'll still see more people that are doing the same thing that you're doing, but it's like you're going to have a community with this life purpose, right? So it's almost like it's not even your individual thing, which I know is hard for you because we have this Aries symbol right here, where I feel like you guys are used to doing things alone. You're used to doing things by yourself. You're used to making your own opinions and your decisions, right? Let's get into this follow-up. With Weaver of Visions, this is a little symbol of growth to come. With the Seeker of Visions here, he's the Knight of Cups. The Weaver of Visions is the Queen of Cups, right? The Queen is balancing out this Queen of Swords, right? It's funny because I didn't think this was happening in the reading, but it is. But let's see. So the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, right? You finally, through this life purpose and following your path of true love, ignoring the wolves that are like trying to get at you, right? Like, these really super aggressive wolves. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing you guys view these people as like animals, like not in the pleasant way you view an animal, but like in a negative way, right? With self-love here, I'm seeing that you guys have thought you need to work more on self-love. I'm seeing there's a paradox here where you felt in the past, like, if I only love myself better, I'd be able to accomplish more of my goals and do the things that I need to do, right? If only I love myself more, I'd be able to fulfill my life purpose. If only I love myself more, I'd be able to do these things. I'm seeing the self-love is coming as a reward, not necessarily the work you need to do to get to the reward. Does that make sense? So with Weaver of Visions, I'm saying that once you start getting success in this life purpose, once you start following your life purpose, with this seeker of visions, it's going to grow into a weaver of visions, right? You can think that these cards actually tell a story in the this specific deck. I can't remember the name of it, but like in the deck, this guy is doing a harp, right? He's here to summon this beautiful woman he saw in the river or the ocean or the lake. And this weaver of visions is the beautiful woman who's being summoned out of the river or the lake because of his song that he's playing. So you can think of that. When you start following your life purpose, when you start doing what you're meant to be doing, this self-love will bubble up from within you because you're summoning it, right? You're summoning it with your own song that you're playing, right? So I would not worry too much about like learning to love yourself right away. You know, it's like you might actually hate yourself while you're doing your life purpose, but you're going to find love in that life purpose because you know you're meant to be doing it, right? And then later I see the self-love is coming as a reward for the life purpose work, right? So with Weaver of Visions, it's so interesting because I see that this Seeker of Visions, you're elevating yourself from the Knight to the Queen. And once you have a Queen of Cups that's the same as the Queen of Swords, those energies cancel out. This is the point when you receive the self-love for the reward of the life purpose work, when those doubts and worries that you had about this success and the success coming to you in little amounts, but the doubts and worries still being more powerful, the doubts and the worries will go away or be negative. They will be canceled out because of this self-love energy, right? This is kind of interesting also because yeah, I mean, I just see you guys really valuing yourself and loving yourself after, even if you're not like as successful through this period, the more you work on your life purpose, the more this self-love will grow, right? The self-love is a reward for fulfilling and doing the life purpose, right? And I know this sounds ass backwards. I know a lot of us are like, no, you have to learn to love yourself first before you can take on the world or do what you need to do, right? I'm seeing that's not the case with you guys. I'm saying life purpose first, self-love comes after. It's very clear in this reading that that's the case. I'm seeing with the Saturn element here, you guys have had a lot of hardships. You've been through it a lot, especially with groups of people. Groups of people have not been kind to you, especially with these wolves and this woman here. I'm seeing especially love partners. It's like there's a lot of people that are attracted to you, but they don't treat you the right way. I'm seeing that that's kind of something that's coming through, and you will have true love. You guys just have to wait for it. It's probably not coming in this next phase of life. You have to wait for it. If you're in a relationship, though, this is a different story. If you're in a relationship, your partner with true love here is going to start interacting with you in a more loving way once this self-love energy starts to emerge in this period of your life, right? I don't even think you have to wait for the self-love energy. I'm seeing that your partner is going to react to you once you start doing your life purpose. It's like they back off. It's almost like your partner has been nagging you, like you need to do something with your life, or you need to have a passion, or you need to have a purpose, and maybe you've never had one with them, or you never know how to satisfy that need. But I'm seeing if you guys focus on yourself, focus on that life purpose, your partner's tune is going to change. For most of you with this Aries energy here, I see most of you don't even have time for a partner, or you know, it's like the ones that don't have time for a partner. Yeah, there's a like, it's 50-50 to be honest. It's like some of you are in relationships and you're thinking about leaving this person, right? Some of you are actually going to leave this person coming up soon, right? With the Six of Challenges, you're moving on from a situation, and with true love, it's something you thought was true love, but you're rediscovering that your life purpose is your true love, something like that. And for others of you, you're just already very independent. You don't even want love. You don't think you're going to get true love because of all these wolves that are in your environment. It's like every guy's a wolf or every girl's a wolf. And you're just like, oh man, they're so aggressive or they're so uncouth or whatever. So, yeah, I think that with this life purpose coming in, you guys are discovering a true love for this. And with a lot of you, it's going to be music. I'm seeing that element strongly, that music could be important. But for others of you, it could be anything from like any kind of art, creative endeavor, to finding out you want to do something in your job. Maybe you guys are in the position where you're wanting to go back to school, you're wanting to go back to college, and you're wanting to educate yourself on a specific goal or dream or something. And the cards are urging you do it. You might think you're either too old, or you might think you're not smart enough to do this dream. And the cards are saying those are just things that your mind is creating, right? And once you start working towards this goal and so you start getting more success at it, I'm seeing with this self-love card, this self-love will rise from the depths, just like this woman swimming up from the depths of the ocean will rise from the depths to lift you up out of your thoughts and your negative thinking and your kind of feeling of like, the vibe that I'm getting is you're like gatekeeping yourself. Like you're being like your own gatekeeper, if that makes sense. So I'm going to end your guys' reading there. Thank you guys again so much for letting me read for you. It was an honor. It was a pleasure. I really enjoyed it. If you guys like this reading, please like or comment below. If you really enjoyed this reading and you resonated with my energy, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We're always welcoming new subscribers here at Cody Tarot. And with that said, we're going to move on to group 3 with the Lithium Quartz. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hey group 3, this is if you picked the Dream Lithium Quartz. It's lovely, like pinkish reddish. I don't know what kind of color that is, but I like that color a lot. Okay, so let's get into your reading. So I'm gonna start with drawing career cards. Remember, we're covering major shifts in career and love today. So let's get some cards out here. Let's get your career cards. We have Unreliable and Gift. Let's get some love cards out here. We have Spy, and we have Commitment. And I want to roll the astro dice to get a little bit more energies for the reading. We have Virgo, we have the 7th house, and we have the moon. And let me get some tarot cards. I'm going to give this deck a good shuffle. This deck has been finicky today for some reason. Okay. Let's see. For Unreliable, we have 8 of Boons. For Gift, we have Sunlight. And let's shuffle a little bit more to get the cards for the last 2. Okay, so for the love, we have, for Spy, we have the Forest Lord. That's a funny name. That's a funny word. Forest Lord. Okay, and then we have the 5 of Boons for Commit. Okay. Okay. So your guys' reading's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to look it over too much because I'm getting messages right off the bat, especially in your love life. And it might be a shorter reading than the other groups just because I'm seeing, you know, who knows? I don't never know how long the readings are going to run like ahead of time, but it feels like it might be a shorter reading just because there's kind of certain elements here. Okay, for a lot of you with Spy and the Forest Lord, you have a potential male suitor who is stalking your social media or is spying on you in some particular way. This person with the moon here has been there and supported you because the moon, I'm thinking of support. This person has supported you. And I think with the moon energy here as well, sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't, but they're like always there, right? It's like the moon. The moon's always there, you know, but it just depends on when you see it, what time you see it, what shade it's in, what like cycle it's in at the given point. But with Spy and the Forest Lord, there is someone who is stalking your social media or they communicate with you on social media. And they really like you. I'm seeing this as a very masculine energy. With the Forest Lord here, this is someone who is like empowered by their masculine side. So for example, this is someone who either physically is like resembles a man very much so, or mentally is like very masculine in their sense of dominance, right? This person is structured and secure. I feel like this person would be a very secure option. Here's the thing though, with Commitment and 5 of Boons, I think this person feels like you would not like them. Or there's a person, and for some of you, this major shift coming in, I think this person's either gonna make themselves known or you're just gonna be very aware that there's someone on your social media that's really watching like every single story, right? Or commenting on every single thing, or, you know, just very focused on you guys, right? With the 5 of Boons, I definitely see this vibe here of this person thinks you would reject them. I think that's why they're scared to come forward. But with Commitment up here, they really value you. Like this person wants to marry you. Like this person definitely strongly wants a commitment with you. If it's not marriage, they want a relationship, they want to give it a go, but they have a fear here that they either don't make enough money to help support you or physically they're not your type. Is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. This person could also be not coming forward because of a health condition. Like maybe they feel like they're unhealthy in some way. Like they could be sick, like maybe they have some kind of like mental disorder, or maybe they have some kind of physical ailment or physical limitation, like a disability or something, and they feel like you wouldn't like them because of that disability. That's another thing coming in. But this person, commitment, this person loves you. Like this person wants to put a ring on it. They want to marry you. This person thinks you're the one. I think this person's very much in their head and fantasizing about you. The only thing that I'm seeing too here is we have the Virgo energy here, and I am seeing this person is very down to earth and practical. So it's almost like confusing them that they want this. They're like very confused that like they want this kind of energy. I'm also seeing with the Virgo energy here too, you guys might be down to earth or practical in some way. With the 7th house here of partnerships, I am seeing in relation to your love reading, this person would make a great partner. They'd make a great spouse. They'd make a great partner. They just need to come forward. And I'm not really seeing if that's for another topic for another reading if this person's coming forward. But this person definitely, you have a secret admirer. That's what's coming in the next phase of your life, is you have a secret admirer. You might even communicate with the secret admirer, or they might come forward. Maybe that's why this reading's coming up, because honestly, if we're getting a reading about a secret admirer and they never come forward, like how's that really affect our life, you know? So maybe this person's actually going to be coming forward, you know? And with the moon energy here, I feel like this person's very supportive. I feel like if they comment on your posts, they comment on your social media, they're trying to offer emotional support. This is someone who's trying to offer support, structure, stability. They're trying to be there for you in your periods of upheaval. They're saying like kind, considerate things. They're trying to they want to take care of you when you're emotionally upset, stuff like that. Like this person wants to provide that strong support system for you guys. Okay, that's your love message. For your career message, let's get into that now. Okay, so with unreliable and 8 of boons here, there's something you guys have been working on for quite a while, or something that is part of a routine. So this is either something you've been working on for quite a while, you're investing a lot of time and energy to it, and practice and effort. This is dealing with some kind of routine in general. It also is dealing with the fact that you could be in a position or a work environment where you have a really repetitive job, right? I'm seeing with unreliable here, there's something not going to come through with some kind of money or resource, right? The cards are saying not to worry, because you're going to get a gift of like a financial gift that's coming through as well. And it's going to be like it's like going to be with the sunlight here, it's going to save you. And with sunlight, whenever I get the sun card, it always reminds me of like big money returns. Like I know most people see it as like happiness and stuff, but the more I read tarot, the more I see the sun card is like representing big money returns. And because we have gift here, it's like double confirming that. But I am saying there's a period of time where whatever repetitive job you have, it's with unreliable, it's not working out for you. It either doesn't pay well enough, or your employees that you're working with are unreliable, or money's not coming in that you wanted to see. It's like you've been working very hard at this particular task, like putting in, like I'm seeing like daily effort, or it's a part of your routine, right? And I'm seeing it's just gonna kind of like crumble. Like there's next major shift in your life, this thing that you're working on is gonna just be unreliable in general. I'm saying specifically financially, but it could be career oriented too. Like it feels unfulfilling or something like that. Or yeah, with this, it says there's some confusion regarding money too. It could be that there is a period where you're working on this job pretty reliably, and then your employer is someone who says like, you know, we can't pay you this month because our company is like in the red or whatever, and we have to like hold off on your payment for another couple weeks, or whatever the case may be, right? Whatever you're working towards, there's some feeling of unreliability with it, and you're kind of learning this in this next major shift of your life, right? With gift here in sunlight, this is very positive energy. I'm seeing you guys receiving a huge gift. It's going to be separate from whatever this routine is that you're working on. You're receiving some kind of financial gift or money in some other department of your life. I definitely think with the sunlight card here, this is a gift that is not going to need to be returned. Like, for example, someone's going to give you the gift and be like, no, don't bother paying me back. Just take the money and we're going to end it there. Like, you're just going to take the money and that's going to be it, right? So with the gift card here in the sunlight, I'm seeing this is like a huge blessing in your life. And it's almost like the sun's rising again in your life. So there's a feeling that you're going to learn that it's not necessarily in this lifetime what you put the most work into that gives you the best returns, but maybe the unexpected parts of life are what gives you the best returns, you know? With gift here in sunlight, it could be something else, like some other money-making venture that is providing this income. and you guys realize you might have a better luck doing that money-making venture. And so there could be a career shift in this period, like a change of career. But for most of you, I'm just seeing a general gift, like you just receiving money out of the blue. In some way, shape, or form, some kind of money is coming to you. With the seventh house here, it could be through partnerships that this money is coming to you. And because of the Virgo energy, I'm seeing it could be because of your beauty, right? Maybe someone's paying for something for you because they find you very, very beautiful, right? It could even be that this person coming in, although I am seeing this person has some kind of disadvantage with Five of Boons, and I'm thinking they feel financially unstable in your presence. Like they don't have enough money to support you. They don't have enough money to buy the wedding ring, stuff like that. But yeah, it could be that this person has a disability and they are just really, really rich, right? Or they have some kind of mental thing that is going on with them, like some handicap or something, but they are really, really wealthy, or they do give you a lot of money or something like that. There's just a strong vibe that you're getting and receiving a huge gift that's going to be a huge blessing in your life, and it's going to make you feel financially affluent and like incredibly amazed, right? With unreliable, you're learning that this one thing that you put a lot of time and effort into is not doesn't have the most reliable returns. And you're also learning you have a secret admirer, someone who's actually quite masculine or has a strong masculine energy, who would make a great marriage partner, who would make a great commitment. It's just that they have some kind of and this is the thing, they're worried about this. They're worried about their disadvantage that they have towards you. I don't know if you guys would find it a disadvantage or not, or you guys would find it something that is a deal breaker or not. But I am thinking that I'm seeing that they're definitely worried about it. With this moon card, I think coming up in this period of time, you might be a little more emotional than normal or something like that. Because I see you guys with the Virgo energy, you're very practical in general. And I'm seeing that with the moon energy here, you guys might be a little bit more on the emotional side in this period of time. This unreliability of your job might hit a little hard, might hit a little heavy, but I am saying that like soon after you get this amazing gift, so it doesn't even like matter. And with the sunlight card here, I want to be clear about this. This also talks about a positive mood too. So I'm definitely seeing that a positive mood comes with this gift as well. So it's going to like outshine this negative thing that's coming to in this next major shift. It's almost like they're meant to come back to back and you're meant to learn a lesson comparing both of those things. So with that said, I'm going to end your guys' reading there. Yeah, this one was definitely a little bit shorter than the other ones. But yeah, that's okay. I'm going to end the reading there. If you guys like this reading, please like or comment below. If you really like this reading and you resonate with my energy, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And with that said, we're going to move on to the next group with the Spirit Quartz. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Hello, group 4. If you picked the Spirit Quartz. Oh gosh, we got the giddy pile today. Okay. I don't know, your guys' group, I just got hit with laughter. I got hit with like joy. So let's see what's coming up for you guys. We have your, sorry, this probably seems so crazy. I'm like laughing for no reason. Okay, so let's get your career cards out. We have prudence and we have recognition. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, maybe you guys are in for a really fun time in your life where there's a lot of laughter, a lot of joy, because I am feeling very giddy with this pile. Maybe it's too late at my house and I need to sleep. We have security and we have codependency. Okay. Let's roll your astro dice for your reading. Major shift coming in. We have Capricorn, we have the 5th house, and we have Pluto. Let's get some tarot cards for you guys. Okay, let's see. We have Ace of Challenges for prudence. We have Moonlight for recognition. We have the Council of Animals for security, and we have 3 of Spells under codependency. Okay, let's get into the next major shifts of your life. What do we start with? Career, love, career, love. I'm going to start with career for this group. Okay, so with your career cards, your money cards, we have prudence and Ace of Challenges. I think you guys are going to start, the next major shift in your life is the universe is trying to teach you how to budget a little bit. With prudence here, I think that you're going to be really keeping track of everything. You're going to be keeping track of all your expenditures and all your budgeting. I think you guys are really going to find that you can save a lot of money through budgeting. With Ace of Challenges, this is going to come through as an inspired thought. I think that in the next major shift of your life, and for some of you, you're already feeling this energy. You're thinking like, man, I really gotta like figure out how I'm gonna make more money, or I need to get this money, or I need to manage my money better, or whatever. But I'm seeing the Ace of Challenges as a kind of the sign of an inspired thought of like, you know what? I just need to manage my money better. Like, screw making more money, screw, you know, like trying to find more money or win more money or winning the lotto. I just need to manage it better. And I specifically see in this group, you guys are really going to be focused on managing your finances. And it's coming through as like an inspired thought, an inspired idea. For some of you, you've done this before in your life. You've really managed your finances very effectively and efficiently in previous moments of your life. And you're being re-inspired with this Ace of Challenges, right? I always see with the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords, right? The Ten of Swords is a guy who's been like beat to death by swords, right? There's like thousands of swords in his back. This is kind of the ending of a thought or an idea. This is kind of the ending of a person because it's been out argued. It's been like so much weight, intellectual weight has been thrown on it that it's dead. Once that thing is dead and you have the cycle beginning again, with Ace of Challenges again, they're introducing a new thought. They're introducing a new intellectual argument. They're introducing a new epiphany, a new idea, a new knowledge, right? You know, and it travels through the swords until it hits the Ten of Swords, and then you have to start over again, right? But I'm seeing that's the feeling here. It's like you are starting over again with like trying to manage your money. You're like beginning again. You're rediscovering the value of managing your finances. That's kind of what's coming through in your next major shift of your life for you guys. The other thing with the career card here, with the recognition card and the moonlight card, I think with the fifth house here, there's some feeling you guys have been having with the Pluto card. There's some hobby or some area of creativity. Could be sports as well with the fifth house. It could be dealing with sports. But there is some area where you're having a transformation, and you're going through that transformation right now, right? And you're not sure where it's going to lead you. You just know that you're changing, your body's changing, you know, like with the fifth house here, it's like your lovers are changing. There's some feeling of change in the air around your romance, like sports or physical fitness, or creativity in general, right? The fifth house is kind of the house of hobbies. And so I think the fifth house is also the house of children too. So it's possible that you don't see that one of your children are going to get a lot of recognition soon as well. So it's one of those things. It's either you're going to have a hobby that's gaining recognition. You are going to have a child that rises to prominence or gains some recognition. Maybe they get really good grades in school or something like that, or they get recognized by the principal or the teachers or whatever at their school. You could also have, it could be that a lover gets recognition. Although I'm seeing a different thing with your love life. So it is most likely it's not your lover getting recognition. But yeah, with the moonlight card here, I do see that there's a little bit of mystery surrounding this. And I think that you guys are currently going through a transformation right now. Either your relationship with your children's transforming, either you're transforming with whatever hobby or creative activity you're doing, or you're really learning a new sport and you're transforming your body in preparation to work on this sport, right? Whatever the case may be, with moonlight here, there's a hidden thing that's being hidden from you, right? And that's your future recognition, right? And it's funny because the cards are like, it's like the moonlight's right here and then it's like recognition, right? So there is a feeling that you guys might not expect it. Even receiving this reading, you might not expect it. You might think like, no, I doubt it. I really don't think I'm going to get recognized for this, or I don't think. And also with the fifth house here, there's kind of like maybe the possibility that in this reading, for some of you, it's going to be different things, right? For some of you, it's your children being recognized. For others of you, it's something you're working on is going to be recognized. For others of you, it's some sporting activity is going to be recognized. You're going to achieve some prominent recognition with whatever you're doing with like physical activities. For others of you, it's something to do with, like maybe you're getting recognized by your attractiveness or something with the fifth house here, you know? There's a strong vibe that in some fifth house area, you're receiving some kind of recognition, and right now it's being hidden from you. The results of this are being hidden from you. The timing is being hidden from you. You have no clue when it's going to happen, because I honestly think that with Pluto here, you're in the middle of a transformation with this area, right? So the next phase of your life, you're going through a transformation, and especially with moonlight here, it's going to be a mysterious transformation. I don't think, man, how do I put this? There's a feeling of just not seeing the situation clearly enough to know when or what this recognition is going to be. But I'm just telling you guys, you are going to be recognized for this thing that's dealing with the fifth house. Man, that's so vague, but Moonlight's making it vague. That's the problem with this card. It makes things vague. It makes me just, this card, when I see it, to me, when I get it in a tarot reading, I'm like, okay, something's not clear and I'm not meant to know it, or something is not showing up in the right way. It's very like, reminds me of like Neptune energy of like not perceiving things accurately, or just kind of seeing things in a fantasy light, but maybe not knowing what's really underneath them, stuff like that. It also could be, honestly, that you're getting recognition for something that's like a hobby or something that you're doing at nighttime. So something that you primarily do at night, maybe before you go to bed. Maybe you do something specifically before you go to bed that could receive recognition. That's another possibility for that as well. So let's move on to love. Yeah, love. Okay, so I'm seeing in the next phase of your life, you guys with all these animals here are going to garner so much support from friends, from family, from the public at large. So this is the Judgment card typically, and in typical Judgment, these bodies are being awakened out of their graves by this angel. He's trumpeting and they're all awakening, right? I think people are going to sit up and take notice of you in this next major phase of your life. The next major shift is major security from everyone in your life. I think this is going to be a period of time where everyone loves you. You know, it's like no matter where you go or who you talk to, everyone's positively predisposed towards you. They have good things to say about you. They want to be your friend. They want to give you advice. Council of Animals talks about advice. So a lot of people are going to see you as the feeling I'm getting is a very paternal vibe, like people taking care of you. So people might also be buying you things like they would support their children or something like that. But with security here in Council of Animals, there's just a strong vibe that there's a lot of support from your community, from your environment and your community. Yeah, with Capricorn here, I see you guys are mainly hard workers. Maybe not that sentimental sometimes, maybe more just focused on the job at hand, or maybe achieving recognition or fame, which is funny because this recognition is coming for you guys. Don't worry about that. With the Council of Animals here, I see people are viewing you in a different light, right? It's almost like people are seeing you for your accomplishments, but not necessarily your accomplishments. It's more like people are seeing you for your potential. And they're showering you with love. They're showering you with recognition, accomplishment. So I'm getting a little tongue tied. I did not mean to say accomplishment just there. I meant to say they're showering you with love. They're showering you with like praise. And I think support, honestly, with the security card here, there's a lot of support here. For some of you with the fifth house here, dealing with children and stuff like that, for some of you, there's going to be a strong security with your family, right? Like the love thing coming in the next major shift is a strong feeling of security for your family because of community support. So for example, you might have, like other parents of other kids or something, like offer to help out with certain tasks that you're doing or something like that. And with security here, it's adding to the security of the family dynamic, you know? Maybe some other kid at school or some parent or something compliments your child on the amazingness of your guys' family dynamic and how amazing your guys' family is. And so that helps your child, like their self-esteem or something, and they feel more proud and more stable and secure in your home environment, if that makes sense. There's something about your family's security coming in the love realm, you know, and this could also be financial too, like financial security, but I am saying the main thing with love is it's support from the community. It's support from all other people. Your family and you are being viewed very positively in this phase of life, to the point where people are just loving and doting on you guys. Also, here's another thing that I'm seeing. With codependency and the Three of Spells, I'm seeing you guys have been in a difficult relationship, or And just ignore this message if you're single, because I'm not really seeing a message for if you are single for this card, right? I'm just seeing it as if you are with someone that you're in a codependent relationship already, or you're in a relationship where you wanted out of it, or you are trying to find an escape route out of this relationship. It could be, honestly, the vibe that I'm getting is you guys are stuck in a relationship and you're trying to find some kind of escape from the relationship. And what I'm seeing is you have been attached to this person for quite a while, and there's something bonding you, especially with the security card here, something bonding you together. Could be children, something like that. But the main thing that I'm seeing is you're trying to get out of this relationship, right? And with 3 of spells here, I'm seeing that this is a sending off your wish to the universe, and it's also sending off this person. You know, it's like letting go of this person. And I see that in this next major shift in your life, you're finally letting go of this person. The handcuffs are finally being, you know, unlocked, and you're letting this person go. That's just a kind of the thing that I'm seeing for this card. I'm seeing that for some of you, you wished for this to happen and it's finally happening. And that's also with this Pluto card. This is representing major transformations in your life. And I see that this is going to transform you guys mainly, like this, leaving this relationship and finding your own independence is going to transform you guys. Also, remember, with this energy, you also have support from the community, right? If you're worried that people are going to support your husband or wife, or your partner or your romantic partner that you've been with, they're not. They're going to support you. They're going to be there for you. You're valued, and what you find security in is going to be valued. People are going to be supporting you at this time. They might also support your partner, depending on if you have mutual friends or whatever, but they're still going to support you. It's not like you're going to be left hanging, you know, left out to dry, and people are just going to leave you. You know, it's like you're going to be supported. And I'm trying to see if I see anything else. I am really curious about this recognition. If you guys remember when you get recognized for this thing, come back and leave a comment, because I'm so curious what this is for you guys. With the moonlight here, there's just a sense of mystery around this recognition. Like, the vibe too is like, it could be like secret recognition, like people telling you things in secret, or people not being public with their recognition, but like writing you secret letters or fan mail or something like that. There's a secret recognition here that's coming through as well. Because moonlight can talk, I feel like moonlight can talk about secrets and stuff. The illumination of the nighttime. So, yeah, I'm going to end your guys' reading there. If you guys like this reading, please like or comment below. If you really enjoyed the reading and you resonated with my energy, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We're always welcoming new subscribers here at Cody Tarot. And with that said, we're going to end the reading there. That was the last group. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.